Hello, my name is CarX82, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Apparently we are doing a backup right when I decided to start recording, so that is not a bad thing. More backups is better. But we did some prospecting when we got to Mars, and then we went back to the base and printed out the things to get us some data, and I wanted to check out the minimap while we were here. The other points I did was over there. I don't know if I went far enough, to be honest. I think this was like 49 by 49, so I might be missing stuff in between. Wasn't quite sure how far it would be. I just kind of guessed it was about over there. But we will see. Also, I went ahead and crafted up a item dislocator. A couple times people had mentioned it is a better magnet than that whatever magnet I had. Electromagnet. I don't even know if I have it on. Or is it in my bags, or it was somewhere. I don't remember. Yeah, better than this electromagnet. It has an 8 block range. There is a 32 block range. And you're like, oh, awakened item, that must be bad. But the recipe is actually really easy. Just some steel and a LV here battery. So super easy. Even the awakened is just an extreme crafting, which we have to craft up the, the 9x9 crafting. But it's still, this one's magnetic neodymium and then the 2 magnets. So it is actually really, really easy. And apparently you just shift right click to activate. So let's do that. And do we have to... Oh, wow, it just like zooms into your inventory. It doesn't even... It didn't even like, or it was so fast, it just, man, this thing. I'm done with you. Also, when I'm typing in JNEI, it started doing the... whenever I hit the thing. So that's annoying. I'm really not a fan of that. Having the flight is helpful, but I'd rather have the jetpack one, which I will probably craft up. Does this need to be in my inventory? No. And it looks like that just, as I'm mining, it just puts it in my inventory. Alright, well that's pretty powerful. So, yeah, I'm a fan of that for the most part. Sometimes I don't want to pick up all the items, but I will take that. All right, so let's look at the prospection data that we got. It should be on our mini map, hopefully. It said we learned the veins. So if I click this, yep, there we go. All right, I actually guessed, I guessed correct. I thought it was about that much, but yeah, there we go. We can see all the ore veins that our prospector has found. It didn't have to do any digging. Took a few seconds with the thing. And there we go. All right, so there's a couple things I want from Mars. One is Dash, and one is Tungstate. Where is that Tungstate vein? Right over here. And that's actually pretty close to the arsenic vein. This miner that I have will not get that. It won't get both of them. It only does, I think it's a 3x3. Is that what it is? Oh, that's a miner. Yeah, I don't remember the prospector was, but yeah, this is 49 by 49. So what is that about? It's in the middle, a chunk and a half. Yeah. So it's like a 3x3. Yeah. So I'm going to have to place that a couple times, but I want to get the miner. And to get that, I'm going to need a bunch of titanium. And I'm pretty sure there are small piles of titanium. I was looking for the multi-block one. That is the boilers. Time to drill. Yeah, this is the ore drill. That's what we want to... Oh, I totally forgot about drilling fluid. That is something I totally forgot about, actually. We're going to have to get that. Not that it's not difficult, but I actually did kind of forget about it. But that is something I want to look in towards. And I also want to look into getting the pump. But like I said, those things require... lots of titanium. So let's go ahead and throw down a miner. And need to kind of hurry up here. I think we're going to do dash, because there are some things I want to do dash. It's right here. And, yeah, I'm going to get some dash. And with dash, we can start working on the tier 3 rocket. So I'm going to do most of the rocket stuff from now on, unless it's something new. I think I'm probably just going to do most of that kind of as I'm working on other stuff. So it's not, I don't get to a point where it's spend 2 episodes crafting up a rocket, because we've seen that. We don't need to see it 80 million times. So we'll just put this here. Don't think it rains on Mars, if I remember correctly. I don't think it, I can't remember. I don't remember covering this stuff up on Mars, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but we'll just do that up there. Place this down. Put some fuel in it. And we'll get some of those juicy Mars ores. So I'm going to throw that in there. And yeah, so I'm going to do that, get that going, and might come back in a little while, let this run. I will go back to the base. We'll chunk load this so it runs, and we'll come back. Okay, we are back at the base. I have let that run for a little while. I kind of just AFK'd in the base while that was running and flew back and picked this up with the dolly, brought it back. I did place down, or I moved the miner to a new location, and I dropped it on a tungstate vein. Now we did get tungstate from this dash vein too, but yeah, so there is a tungsten vein on Mars and also the dash vein on Mars. So yeah, we got more of that. I just figured why not throw it on there. We also get lithium, which is pretty helpful at times. I haven't really invested a whole lot in like lithium batteries or anything, but you know, if we need it, it is good. So we're mining that up with the scheelite and everything. Is much more prominent in this tungstate vein as opposed to that, because as we know, the tungstate we have to change into scheelite to process it. So I think the scheelite is actually better. But before we kind of get into that, which is pretty good, I have a bunch of tiny piles or small titanium veins, and this is what we picked up from that one miner there. Now obviously it's not massive amounts of titanium. Let me just double check I got it all. Yeah, it's not massive amounts, but you know, at this point this just straight up goes in the blast furnace and gets melted up to titanium. I don't need to, you know, do a chemical reactor with the chlorine and all that jazz and put the fluid in there. So definitely a fan of that. So now I think titanium ore is what, tier 3 or tier 4, I think. So not neutronium, rutile vein, Venus. All right, so that's actually tier 3. That's not that far off, to be honest. Well, it's far off at this point. I can't get there. Or is that tier 4 or tier 3? Hold on, what did that say? Oh, it's tier 4. What's tier 3? Oh, the asteroid belt is tier 3. Just kidding. That is 2 planets away. So yeah, we got a while to get that. I was thinking Venus was tier 3, but it's not. It is tier 4. The asteroid belt is tier 3, if I remember. Is there is a map. Yeah, isn't the asteroid belt like out here or something? I can't remember. Some of the things are a bit weird, to be honest. Like, why is not Eris? I can't remember where the asteroid belt is. Is it that? No, that's it's this one. There it is. Asteroids, tier 3. So why are the asteroids farther out than Venus? I know Venus is 1,000 million degrees and volcanoes and lava, but yeah, so asteroids tier 3, that is tier 4, and then Jupiter and Saturn, moons, our tier 5, I believe. Is that right? I think so. I can't remember exactly, but that is kind of the progression. Anyway, I think we need to get this going. I haven't really looked at... Man, that is 19 seconds. Alright, we don't need Almandine. I can just probably just process this. Actually, I should look at... Just double check. Do we get... The only thing is that Almandine, which is not super useful, to be honest. So I don't really need to send this through an ore wash or anything. We're not going to get anything out of it. I could probably just throw it through... I could throw it through the forge hammer and then chuck it in some water. We will definitely be getting... we will be getting a entire ore plant so we can process this in mass. I'm kind of thinking, instead of spending a whole bunch of time on that right now though, I may just wait to get the multi-block things. I'm not running into a ton. I really, like, occasionally I just threw some titanium over there and I'll throw it in the blast furnace, but I'm not spending a whole lot of time like processing ore, to be honest. So I don't feel like I'm struggling for resources at this point, so I may just wait for that. But it's not easy, that's for sure. I mean, you do need IV machines. A lot of this stuff is locked behind IV, so we're getting close. Not quite there yet though. Alright, so I'm gonna process some of this stuff. I think I want to... All this titanium, I really want to start getting some AE up and running. I mean, I have some very basic kind of stuff that doesn't even... It's not even automated because I don't have a crafting thing, so a molecular crafting thing. So maybe I should get that going with all this titanium and start getting some of this scheelite and stuff all processed for... I guess I should have thrown that in here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. At least get this titanium smelting. Okay, we are back and I'm just freezing the rest of the titanium ingots. I am now processing a bunch of dash, and I am sending it through an ore washer and a thermal centrifuge just to get as much out of it as possible. Although I was looking at how much I actually ended up getting, and I thought I only had a few stacks, but this is looking like there's way more than I had realized. Right, I was going to fix that. What did that automatically? I mean, I guess I sort of have a little bit of automated ore processing. It is getting macerated down and then put in the ore washer, and that's getting thrown in there, and then thermal centrifuge. So it is technically automated a bit. I mean, it's not like a full setup, but I may end up expanding that a little bit to start getting some of this all processed down into sifters and stuff. But I may wait a little bit longer to do that until I can get a bit more power, because those running are quite power hungry, and then we have a blast furnace running, and I just don't want stuff to quit. We can take a look at this. This is probably chugging along, producing 1920, but yeah, we might be draining just a bit. It's not like really going down, but it is slowly going down with how much we're running. So maybe I will hold off on that just a bit longer. I'm thinking maybe after the diesel engine or combustion engine, now that we have an easier titanium, maybe that will be something we look into. Now that puts out a ton of pollution, so that is also something we need to sort of think about. Not that pollution has really been an issue. We're not running this permanently. It does kind of, I do have it off for it was off for quite a while when I was doing other stuff. But yeah, we're getting our dash there. Now, also, I have been crafting up a whole bunch of... Oh, did I... Right. I forgot. I pulled those out. I have gone ahead and did a bunch of crafting. I batch crafted one. That is so... That is so expensive. I just hate robot arms in general. But yeah, we need it for the molecular assembler. So there we go. Just lots of titanium workstations. It's a pain. But there we go. We finally got our molecular assembler. I do want to check out the AE. I think there was an AE. Yeah. Is there... Yeah, it's locked. I haven't... I just made a bunch of these. Oh, I actually made... Did I make 6? No, I made 14. No, not 14. I made 8. I did batch craft a whole bunch of these logic circuits. Maybe, yeah. I do want to do the quest. I just want to knock them out as we are going along here. Maybe I'll knock this quest out. Not that, I mean, that stuff isn't... that stuff isn't that exciting. Although, crafting combustion unit is kind of convenient, to be honest. And there we go. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, I just wanted to do this because we're crafting up. We might as well do the quests. Molecular assembler. There we go. Got that done. I will take the crafting coprocessor. Not that these are overly difficult. That's actually kind of annoying, to be honest. So I'm glad I took that. So we are opening up a few things here. We'll take... I do need to go throw the miner on a quartz vein. There might be one on Mars. I actually should look into that. But alright, so interface wants us to craft up 4. But let's go ahead and place this. I do need a... we'll start with like a 1. Maybe I should do a 4K. You know what? I may actually oh, can we not? Used to be able to take the thing out. Maybe you can't do that in the... Oh, crafting coprocessors you probably can't. I was thinking maybe we should do a 4K crafter, which is a bit annoying, but I do have a bunch of circuits from all the old ones all the old program circuits, so we don't need it anymore. All right, let me get this. Is that anywhere? Up here. That's random. Why is that locked behind that? It feels a bit weird. Is there... Oh, here. There it is. Do we have a 1K? Oh, I do already have a 1K. Alright, never mind. We got it already. I don't remember crafting it up, but we'll get there. We'll get to the 4K. So let's go ahead and throw this down. It's always... Right at the very beginning, it is always rough trying to get this up and going. Basically, you just want to put all the recipes in for the AE stuff first. So, where are we? Right here. All right, we are going to have a huge AE room building kind of thing because we are going to be getting into 1,000 channels or something, probably, by the time we hit end game. So yeah, we're gonna be we need like a whole area. I think I'm just gonna This, I don't want to put this like too in the way for now, but I guess I'll just throw it right there. That's fine. I think. Yeah, it's fine there. We will do this as well. I will probably throw a interface underneath, and see if I have stuff. I did make a recipe for this a while ago, but yeah, it was all the AE, and I've used all these cables. Dang it. I don't have recipes for those cables. I just used all my Certus. May need a faster lathe at some point, because this is pretty slow, and this is the only way to get those rods, which is kind of a pain, to be honest. Alright, I'm probably gonna need, you know what, do that. I'm gonna need a lot of this. It's 12. How much should I put in? 32. It is 12 per. Here, we'll do 48. It is 12 titanium per interface, so might as well just get this processed while we're here. I can't wait to get to all the multi-blocks. That'll be fun. And that blindness thing. Who came up with the idea for that blindness from Flux that never goes away? Or it doesn't go away for a very long time. What was I interface? So basically just keep doing this, then did I just put all those in there? I'm talking away, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and that will do that for us, and then I guess I probably could have just well, we'll turn it into a crafting recipe. Before it was, I used it to see how much stuff we needed, but there we go. Question is, do I care enough about doing the interface quest? I'll do that later. Unless, does it? No, it doesn't give anything very exciting. Alright, so we'll throw that on there. Now we have room for 8. There are an expansion thing in GregTech New Horizons, so I am pretty stoked about that. Is it this? Yes. I don't remember. I totally clicked on the wrong thing. Nope. There we go. Alright, so 16K storage. That is not super expensive, but it's not easy. Also, did the circuit is that new? Circuit assembly recipes? I don't remember that being you can skip the whole thing. That is really cool, actually. As opposed to doing this recipe, and then this recipe, and this recipe, you can actually just do that all at once. That's actually really cool. I like that. Although, those good circuit boards are kind of annoying at this point. But, alright. So, we want to switch this recipe from a processing recipe to crafting recipe, and then throw this in here. Now, yeah, I had a feeling. I was like, I don't think I put enough. I only did one set of cables. Glass cables are, I already forgot. Literally what? 2 seconds ago, I already forgot the recipe. There it is. Alright. Let's actually, you know what? Let's just do a recipe while we're here. Because that's a bit of a pain. I don't have... Oh, I do have an interface terminal. I don't remember crafting that up, but... apparently we did. Alright. There we go. Okay, we are getting auto crafting going. So, I think we're gonna do... I'm gonna start placing these on different machines now. If I really wanted to, I could break these 4 interfaces that we have, to be honest. Or I could do... did I put enough? No. Yeah. It just depends what we want to start getting recipes for and how I want to go about doing this. But getting the very first things up and running is pretty amazing. Do I have vanadium steel? I do need to craft up some more vanadium steel for a wrench. I actually... let's look at a couple things here for tools. If we look at this, we can actually see all the different tools, which is really cool. And just mouse over the durabilities. So that's 160,000. That's actually less than what I have right now. Vanadium steel is like 190. What else did we get? Dash. I don't know if Dash is better. Nope, 128. That's even worse. What about like Vibrant Alloy? Is Vibrant Alloy good? Alright, there we go. We'll probably do Vibrant Alloy tools. Now, we can do, for like the assembly machine, the casings, we can do that in a assembler. Question is, do we want to have it set for this one? We're going to need to get multiple assemblers here, I think. Or I could just do it in there. Let's do that, actually. I changed my mind on the wire mill. Do these... do I have a crescent hammer? Do I have thermal expansion in this? I don't even... I was like, wait, do we even have thermal expansion? I always use the crescent hammer. We can do the Certus wrench. I guess we'll do Certus. What's the A one? Yeah. Certus quartz wrench. Does it have to be charged? It does. Oh well. We'll do that. It just makes it easier than having to break everything. I'm pretty sure I don't remember using that wrench in first season, actually. There might be a GregTech tool that we can do that. Where did I put my... I'm blind. There. Alright, so we'll do... I need a screwdriver. Where is my screwdriver? Is it in the... wait, does crowbar work? No, crowbar doesn't work on those. Where did I put my screwdriver? Apparently in the A system. Alright, input from output side allowed. And then we'll just use that one for... did I didn't. No, we'll use that one for all our machine casing needs. All right, cool. Should work. Yep. Alright, cool. And that's a pretty quick recipe, so. Alright, cool. So we got that. Alright, so I'm gonna get everything. I'm just gonna work on automation for quite some time here, I think, and just start getting everything in my life just easier to craft up. I have some of these already. Unfortunately, a lot of these all require different numbers in the assembly machine, which makes me a bit sad, but I do want to get a bunch of this smelted up really quick. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting all my scheelite processed. I think I'm going to do the ore wash, thermal centrifuge, macerator route. I think we get manganese, molybdenum, calcium. So I think it's worth it, I think, to process it fully. We could. I was kind of looking. I don't have this crop yet, but there is a way to quadruple it if you have scheelinium. I don't have that yet, and I'm pretty sure it's a very slow crop. I don't remember what tier of crop it is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty slow. So I'm not going to worry about that. I can always just drop my miner on another vein. Well, it's actually on top of a tungstate vein anyway, so we'll be getting a bunch of scheelite again. But yeah, I did want to craft one last thing here, and I do think these are pretty expensive. This is 24 dash ingots. I mean, we got an absolute ton of them, to be honest, but I did want to craft this up because I'm going to be using this probably for most of my lighting, and that is the arc lamp. Now, not terrible recipe. Also, do this recipe in the mixer, you get a way better ratio. About half as expensive, which is pretty typical of mixer recipes anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna do this arc lamp. I totally forgot to get that. Dang it. Thought I was ready. Oh, I do have enough. Yay. Oh man, do I have to put this in the thing? I totally forgot. I'm getting my recipes all confused again. I haven't had to craft that up in a long time. I was thinking FTB interactions is what I was thinking there. But yeah, I'll just craft up a bunch of these. Or I can even extract these and get the stuff out if I want to do that. But yeah, let's craft that up. I totally miscalculated that. It's 7, not 8. But anyway, here's an arc lamp. And the reason I want to do this is because when I finally put I've been putting off finishing this building because I didn't want to have this when I put a roof on the top, or it's going to be like pitch black, and I was kind of like putting off doing that until I got these arc lamps, and the reason for that is they are crazy bright. So I'll maybe do it here. Yeah, so as we can see, they are like crazy bright. They are just a bit expensive, but yeah, once you get a couple, this really like lights everything up. You don't get the weird like gradient lighting. It is just like super bright. So yeah, like I said, I've been putting off doing the roof of this building that we're in because I know it's going to get dark. But now that we have that, I can start working on that. I should probably start also throwing some more dash in here just to get this all processing. And through here. But anyway, I'm going to process a bunch of the scheelite, going to get some tungsten, and get automating as much stuff as we can. I think I need to do a pattern thing next, because that is one of the most used things that we need to do. But anyway, that's going to be for today's. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.